years ago, the decision really would have been a lot more difficult for people. Herod the Great was kind of like a local king appointed by the Romans. He was not a descendant of David. He was not a descendant of David. He was a man who loved Rome. The Romans, found that they could trust this man because the area of Judea was a very unstable area. And they thought that, well, we can put this guy here and he's going to do what we want. He'll be loyal to us. And so Herod, he loved Roman culture. He loved the city of Rome. He loved to wine and dine in Rome. And the Romans found in him, like, this is a guy that we can trust. And so, he found a way to kind of really, manipulate the Romans into giving him the kingship and trusting him as king of Judea. And so Herod the Great was a very cruel man. He was good at building and he was good at killing people. I mean, those are two things that he was good at, building buildings and killing people. And he was so good at building that when you go to Jerusalem and you visit Israel, many of the great construction projects that date from the time of Jesus, they actually were initiated by Herod the Great. You can go through one after another. He was making the Temple Mount bigger. He built this incredible port on the sea, on the Mediterranean Sea. He built fortresses like Masada. This guy was building like crazy. And he was also good at killing people. He killed his own wives and he killed his own sons. And he was such a cruel man that there was a saying in Rome, "I would rather be Herod's pig than his son." Imagine that. All the way back in Rome, they would joke around about that. Well, the question I have for you today is, who would you pick? Jesus or Herod the Great? Well, you probably think that's a very easy choice, but at the time, the decision would not have been so easy. Herod was a very worldly man, and so people who were caught up in the culture of their times, they would have just kind of went with Herod. And it really tells you something. If you want to follow Christ, don't let this world pull you away. Don't get so caught up in all the trends and everything else that's going on in this world. We really have to focus on this question. Who would you pick, Herod or Jesus? Because so many people are caught up in all the trends that are happening in this world. They're caught up in all the worldly things that they forget about Christ. And in essence, they are choosing Herod, not Christ. And so my brothers and sisters, as we celebrate Christmas, I just want to put that question out there. Who are you picking this Christmas? Jesus or Herod the Great? I know what my choice is, and I know what choice you're going to make too.